Well, Coach, you had a real good turnaround from last night's game and got a 5-point win tonight. So, Kasib, talk about, this is a feel-good win for sure with a shorthanded team, but talk about the work that it took to get there.
The guys just fought. We knew we were undermanned today and we didn't have our full roster, but they just went out there and fought. They wanted to play to kind of revenge how they played yesterday and just play as tough and hard as they can, and whatever happens after that happens. But I definitely give our guys credit for just going out there and fighting as hard as they did for the entire game.
This is one of those interesting games where not only were the active hands in the passing lanes, but they were also at the rim too.
Yeah, I mean, we try to preach just being active and being disruptive, not giving up on plays, making second efforts. I think those are all the things that we did today. And all those little, getting your hands on the ball and deflections, those things. Those things are the things that help us win. So we just tried to get our hands on everything.
You wanted to get good shots on offense. What was the key to getting that tonight?
Just sharing the ball, playing off of each other, making plays for each other. We had to do it on the offense and the defensive end, and I think we did a good job of just, if we seen somebody open, just kicking the ball to them and having them make a play, and trusting each other, and I think that's what we did.
Did they seem a little confused tonight by what you were doing, especially offensively, to get open?
Well, I think it's tough whenever you play as hard as we did. You play with a sense of urgency. You play physical. You play to be disruptive. I think those kind of things make it hard for any team. So I think they kind of felt that a little bit. They were able to do that to us last night, so we were able to kind of switch it around on them today.
Thanks, Coach Powell. We'll talk to you again.
Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it.
Kadeem Jack, talk about how you had to get this game in hand as a unit, that you had to play together. What were the keys to being that cohesive unit tonight?
Coach just talked about us going out there and having fun. And that's really what we tried to do, go out there, have fun, and play for each other. We saw our shots going in, and then we also saw us forcing a lot of turnovers, a lot of unforced turnovers, so that gave us more energy. And I think once we saw blood in the water, we was like, oh, we definitely got this. We just got to stay together.
The block shots tonight, we haven't seen that particular aspect, and that's usually a lot of opportunity, but was that also some preparation to being in the right spot?
I wouldn't say that we prepared for that, but I would just say that we were playing so hard that we got those 50-50 balls, and we got those blocks from just being in the right places and understanding that tonight is not a night that we can afford to, make mistakes and not be there for the next guy.
And then as far as, you don't win many games by shooting less than 40%.
I would say if we're not shooting over 40%, we held them to 94 points. You know what I mean? And that's something that all season we kind of been back and forth with. We had a couple of 30-point quarters, 60-point halves. So tonight we came out and we dug deep, and held them to 94. So if we could do that every game, it really don't matter what our percentage is. We just stick together and do what we do.
Thanks, Kadeem. Appreciate you, and congratulations on the win.
Appreciate you. God bless you. Have a great night.